Analysis now with Holger Schmieding. He's chief economist at Berenberg Bank, joining us live from Berlin. And Holger, you've just heard Madame Lagarde there saying inflation is going to remain an ongoing problem for the Eurozone and in fact remaining above target for the next 2 years. So was this enough from the ECB yesterday or a missed opportunity to really tackle this crisis? Why not act sooner?
Well, the ECB had said long ago that it has a specific sequence and it did not want to deviate from that, namely to first end the asset purchases and then raise rates. But Lagarde yesterday did go a bit further than expected, a bit further than she had sort of pre-announced in a blog entry earlier, by suggesting that the rate hike in September could be 50 basis points instead of 25. That already was a significant change by ECB standards, which is often a slow-moving institution. This was yesterday something on the hawkish side.
And the ECB is still going to be trailing global peers here, particularly the BOE and the Fed. So how far do you think Madame Lagarde wants to go to tackle inflation? And what does the cumulative point rise look like in your view?
Well, she did not answer that question herself. Our view is that all in all, ECB rates will rise by about 2 percentage points from now onwards. That is until the main refinancing rate, currently zero, reaches 2% in 2 years from now, or perhaps a little earlier than that. That is then probably roughly the neutral rate or slightly above neutral, and that should over the medium term suffice to bring inflation meaningfully down again. Whether it will go down all the way to 2% or stick around, say, 2.5% is an open question, though.
So walk me through some of the asset market reaction as well. What do you think the narrative we've heard from the ECB is going to mean for the medium, long-run euro rate moving forward?
Well, in the end, this should mean that the euro does rebound somewhat further. We yesterday had, all in all, significant concerns in markets, not just about the ECB. We also had concerns and have concerns about the growth outlook overall for the world. And in a risk-off environment, the euro typically goes down, as we then saw later yesterday. But the more determined action by the European Central Bank should ultimately mean that the euro, which is currently undervalued, or more precisely, that the dollar, which is currently overvalued, returns a bit closer to normal. So I still think that by the end of this year, dollar euro will trade on the other side of 110 rather than where it is at the moment.